What's up, everyone? Guess who's back? Yes, it's Josh. I am back from the other side. If you guys know, maybe some of you know, maybe some of you don't know, but I did just have a kid and we welcomed her to the world. So I had to take like a week off and had some complications and whatnot. We'll get into that sometime down the road. But I am back and able to bring you guys another video. Alright, so what that is, bam, over here, tigerfish. Let's take a look. You guys remember last time I showed them, there was a big bad wound on one of the tigerfish. Well, that wound has since healed up, meaning they are getting along. What I did with the plants absolutely worked. You can see how much better this tank looks. A lot more room, everything's dispersed. They have room to swim. Everyone's doing great. Tigerfish are getting along. Our modest is getting along. So what we did, we put all the plants back here in this tub. We put some in the koi tanks back there as well, but I do believe the koi are eating those. So that was some wishful thinking right there. But looking back over at this 580, let's see, we got the banana arrow right here, the albino Arowana. Definitely put on a little bit of size. It's always nice leaving for a while and coming back and seeing just who grew. So he put on a little bit of weight since I've seen him last. Not really some length, but he put on some girth. And this guy over here, you can see on his right side, he's about to flip around. You can see there's where his wound was. It was a pretty bad wound. I was pretty scared about it, but we watched it overnight, and then I kind of crossed my fingers when I had to go into the hospital and welcome our little baby girl into the world, that these guys would be all right too, and come back and they are perfectly fine. Dad did a good job, so everyone is doing great in here. Look at the Australian lungfish, not African. He's looking so fat. He is probably at the 13.5-inch mark. If you remember, these tiles are 12-inch. He's probably about an inch on the back and a half-inch up front. So he's definitely putting on some weight. This little Asian redtail albino we put in here, he seems to be doing well, getting along with everyone. I don't see no bite marks on anyone, which I was a little bit worried about. I do see a little mark on the tinfoil barb, but that is all right, to be expected. He probably, you know, bashed himself against something. Doesn't look like someone bit him, so not to be concerned. But we got tigerfish there. The Armada stays in the middle, and then we got other tigerfish over here. So this is the other one. He's actually might outgrow the bigger one at this point. He's getting so fat and girthy, but he is the one with the nicked up eye. So you guys can always remember him. You can see he's starting to get them 2 points on the back of his tail. He's starting to look like a true Goliath tigerfish. Pretty awesome guy here. So you guys might remember we have another Armadas that we were wanting to add in here. So let's go take a peek at him and see how he's looking. All right, so you guys remember this Armadas and how rough he was looking? Well, check him out now. He's just got a little nick on the back side of his hind end there. He's got all of his color back. He is looking fantastic. I would say he is just about ready to go into his new tank, hoping that he gets along with everyone else. Every time you add a fish into a tank, it definitely messes with the equation. So definitely glad he's doing better. Everyone in here seems to be doing good. This lima shovel nose, that still has not fallen off, so I'm gonna have to get in there and get that out. This one on this arm did fall off with the lima shovel nose. If you give it enough time, they kind of disintegrate and fall off. As you can see, his fin's starting to grow back, so if it doesn't fall off in the next day or two, I'll have to get in there and physically remove it and cut it off. I try not doing that because that's just extra stress on the fish. But look at that Geophagus. He is looking absolutely stunning. All these fish, I'd say, are good to go. They can be placed into their respective tanks, so those might be getting moved out here shortly. All right, let's do a little play pretend here. Let's say the power's out in your fish room. You don't know what to do. It's been off for 3 hours. You are worried about the filtration. You're worried about the air. What do? Well, you go and grab the Opez. This right here is a 2,000 watt power bank, and it's basically what I just said. You can have plugs, plug in different attachments. You've got USBs for your phone, cigarette lighter. And here's, I'm going to show you later what goes in here, but let's go ahead and turn this on. Okay, as soon as you do, you can see on the left, it's got a gauge. It says 99 hours, 100% battery in the middle, and your output wattage. Let's go ahead and plug this in right here. Bam, we get something happening. There's power being taken out. It's going, it's going. Right now, we've got a 6-pack plugged into 3 FX5s. Here goes the water back on. Here goes the water back on. FX5, FX5. That is air. That's not a part of this demonstration. But here we go. We've got the wattage going out. You only got 14 hours. So you can run your fish room for 14 hours. This is a 650 gallon tank. And you can run it off this 2,000 watt power bank for 14 hours. That is absolutely insane. And let's push the limits. Here goes the lights on as well out of this same thing right here. Bam. It is now pulling more power. The lights are on. It's now powering this light and that tank's lights as well. And still going strong. That's 2 strip LED lights, 2 bulbs, 3 FX6 filters. That is absolutely awesome. You want to see what the power outage is? It only went up by a little bit. We do run everything on LEDs, but it did drop 4 hours there adding the lights on. So you get what you get there. You know, you use less stuff, your power can last longer. But wait, there's more. If you buy the Opez with all the accessories, you can get these neat little packs that open up into solar chargers to where you can charge your battery bank on the go and be able to have power wherever you may need it. Okay, so with that going on, we got a big shipment of shrimp in from our boy Omar. So we do appreciate it, Omar. And just for you, we're going to go ahead and feed the 4,400. We're going to go ahead and feed the 2,200. And we'll feed a few oddballs around there. But the main feeding, there's a couple pounds going to each tank here. Let's see how they like it. So here goes the 4,400. Look at all that shrimp. Oh, the tarpon just got some. He got a bunch. The clown knife's coming over. They are loving it. These guys will go to town for a couple minutes eating all the shrimp up. There goes the Niger cats. Ooh. I don't know who that was. Oh, there's still some shrimp up top on the grate. You see Schwarzenegger, he's just inhaling the shrimp. The catfish are coming over. They're getting them off the bottom. Tarpon's still going at it. Clown knives are absolutely loving it. Goes that little, not flower horn, red devil. Now it's off the top. The Arowanas will start going down to the bottom and getting it. There you go. Like clockwork. Catfish will come back out and slurp it all up. And that's pretty much about everyone in this tank. They all come out in a super fast flurry and feed on everything. I'll leave some in there for the late bloomers, and they'll come back and pick them all up off the bottom. Alright, here we go. Here's some more shrimp for the stingrays. Arapaima coming over, getting some dinner. There we go. Feed these guys little by little. Look at them going to town. Throw some over here. Gotta make sure everyone gets fed. They all seem to have big fat old bellies anyways, so just topping them off right now. Let's throw some in on this left side, and this tank should be good to go. Oh, nope, that looks like they need some more over here. There we go. They're even gonna get some? Maybe? Arapaima did. Alright, we're going to go ahead and let them enjoy their food and move on to the next one.
18 in a row.
There we go. Miss Lavaca.
There's one. There's two. There's three. 4. Last time I fed her, she took 19 right in a row. 5, 6, 7. It's like a half a bag of shrimp. 8.
All right, let's throw some into the 750. See how these guys like it. There's plenty enough to go around. The gars are getting it. The lungfish are loving it. Oh, clown knife went away. He'll be back for more. The vulture cat, there you go. There you guys go. There we go. Clown knife, nope. All right, these guys are a little bit boring over here, so let's go feed the 2200. All right, let's see. Oh, Oscar's got them. And redtail's gonna come over and start slurping some up. Iridescent shark likes them. Channel cat. Maybe not the redtail. He's kind of got a little bit of a full belly on him. Gar's coming over. He's definitely going to get some. They're kind of dumb when they eat, though. They're so big and they kind of just throw their mouth everywhere. So you got to be careful what you put in the tanks with these guys. That's for sure. Oh, gonna get another one. There you go. But they are so fun to watch feed. That's for sure. Platinum arrow coming down. He's going to get some off the bottom. I think he is. Well, plecos are coming over enjoying some shrimp. Oh yeah, he had to get some. I didn't even see him. There was the other one. Oh, he's over there on the left. Well, these fish are starving by no means. This is just keeping up with the feeding, keeping their bellies full so they don't want to bother other fish. It's one of the biggest things we preach here to, you know, manage some of your aggression. All right, here's the bass. They will make quick snacks of all this shrimp. They absolutely love it. Oh, he had like 20 in his mouth he just spit out. Little piggy. Look at that cowberry looking super nice. Got the pinema, the monos, the tem down here. Another pinema up here. We're going to slowly go down and clean up the bottom. Oh, we got the pseudocanthicus serratus over here. Don't see them out too often. Let's go ahead and give some to the front toast. They deserve some shrimp. There we go. Look at you guys. Loving it. All right, so give me some time to get back in rhythm here and we'll start, you know, busting out the content again. But we're going to go ahead and place the armadas in here in the next few days or so whenever I can get some time away. And we'll slowly but surely get things back going here. But everything is looking great. The tigerfish are doing good. Armadas is doing good. Everyone else seems to be doing great. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We will catch you in the next one. Stay fishy, my friends.